Guys, the full Pokemon Go set has been released, and that means we need to do a top 10. Now, this is a top 10 of the cards in the set that I just enjoy the most. It's not top 10 financial advice, buy these cards for stonks. It's just, I like the artwork. I really appreciate the cards. Make sure you let me know in the comments below what your top cards are in the set. Which ones are you most excited to pull? Let's just go straight into this with my number 10 card, which is the Tyranitar. Looks like it's going to be a holo in this Pokemon Go set. I like Tyranitar a lot. Sometimes the artists can make him look really derpy, and in this card, he's definitely not derpy. He is definitely strong and intense. He's doing some sort of tail slam onto a volcano, making it erupt behind him. Absolute badass, very cool looking card. I like it. It's my number 10. My number 9 card is this adorable Pikachu, and it is a rare holo in this set, at least in the Japanese version, hopefully in the US version as well. And it is adorable because Pikachu is wearing the little cap with the 2 cards on it, and I just think it is super cute. I love Pikachu. I know Pikachu is in every set. He's got so many promo cards, but you know what? I don't care. He's still cute, he'll always be cute, and he'll always be the mascot of Pokemon. So you know what? I have a soft spot for him. I think this card is adorable, and yeah, it's way better than the other card where he's all CG-ified and weird looking. All right, next up we have kind of the mascot of the set, Mewtwo. Mewtwo's got a ton of cards in this set, and this is one of the more badass cards in this set. You can tell he is creating that Super Psy Bolt. You can see that the pressure and the power that he is exerting through his attack is making the rocks behind him levitate. It's kind of a Dragon Ball-esque sort of design, and I love it so much. It's so cool. He looks so intense and badass. That is a great V card right there. My number 7 card is this Gyarados. I actually really like this Gyarados just because, you know, it is the Pokemon Go set, and in Pokemon Go, you walk around in the real world, and you use the augmented reality stuff on your phone to be able to see the Pokemon, and then you catch the Pokemon, right? So it's kind of cool that they put a Gyarados kind of in the middle of a city, you know, creating whatever water, using surf, whatever it happens to be doing right in the middle of what looks to me maybe Tokyo or New York City. And guess what? It's Mitsuhiro Rita, so the OG is back, and he created a badass Gyarados card, in my opinion. Number 6, we have this Mewtwo. Another Mewtwo. There are lots of Mewtwo cards. Let me reiterate. Very heavy on the Mewtwo for this set. This gold card I thought was super cool. It is the Mewtwo V-Star. Mewtwo is always awesome. And I really like when gold cards have Pokemon on them and not when they are gold item cards, which this set actually has 2 gold item cards. It's better than Astral Radiance that had like 5 gold item cards. But yeah, can we just like get rid of gold item cards, please, and just make them gold Pokemon cards? Thank you. Also, can we make the gold cards unique artworks to the V-Stars and the V-Star rainbows? Like, can we make them all unique so that they're not all just copying each other and changing up? Never mind. This card's cool. Let's move on. Number 5, we're getting into the Radiant cards in the Pokemon Go set. So the Pokemon Go set has 3 Radiant cards, and it is the OG starters. We have Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard. And honestly, I have to say, I'm a little disappointed with the Radiant cards. I think they're going to look really cool in person, especially in Japanese, with that kind of full holo thing they have going on the entirety of the card. But I don't know, there's just something coming off the back of alternate arts. Getting a confined design again for these shiny, like, could you imagine an alternate art design that was a Radiant, so it's shiny Pokemon within an alternate art design? I feel like I've been spoiled with alternate arts, and now I see artwork, like, contained to the box, and I'm like, you know what, I'm a little disappointed. But it looks pretty cool. I like that they're shiny Pokemon, and we get Venusaur. Venusaur usually doesn't show up in these things. Usually we just get Charizard. Sometimes we get Blastoise. We hardly ever get Venusaur. So the fact that we got Venusaur here is pretty awesome. We're going to have a little bit of a theme for the next couple because I think that they're all kind of underwhelming, but they're all going to just go in order. We have Blastoise Radiant. It's okay. It kind of looks like you're pouring a beer behind him, like they poured a beer and then they just took a picture of the glass face down and put it in the background behind Blastoise. I mean, it's cool. He's got a dynamic pose going on. He's looking like a badass like he normally does, but again, I don't know what's wrong with it. There's just something wrong with it. There's something underwhelming about these Radiant cards. And number 3 we have the Fire Boy, we have Charizard, and again, like, if we think about all the Charizard cards in the TCG, and then we look at this one, it's kind of like, okay, like, it's fine, it's okay, it's a shiny Charizard, but it's like, it's just small. This set is coming off, nearly off the back of Brilliant Stars, which had one of the most beautiful Charizard alternate arts. That included Venusaur, and that card is freaking beautiful. And then we get this card, which again is just contained, and it's just kind of simple, and there's something just not really super interesting about any of these cards in this set. And I'm probably being too picky, and I apologize for that, but I'm just not impressed. Number 2. The Eevee. Now this is actually a Radiant card I like, and it's probably because it's an Eevee. But I think the interesting thing about this Eevee is that it has all the stones around them. Those are all like the elemental stones. You see the lightning stone and the water stone and the leaf stone. You get all of the different stones that Eevee would use to evolve into the different evolutions. And on top of that, it's just a cool design card. Eevee is a cool Pokemon. I like that it incorporated the cool thing about Eevee in the card. And I think it's going to look really good with that hollow pattern across the top. It's got a lot of colors. It's very colorful. I like colorful designs and artwork. And this one, to me, stands out as the better Radiant card of the 4 Radiants that we've seen so far for this set. And I think it's the only 4 Radiants that will be in this set. Last but not least, we got to go back to the mascot of the set, Mewtwo. Okay, now this is cool. We have either Tokyo or New York City. We got some sort of big city, and we have Mewtwo. I don't know. It's another like show of power. You know, it's like again, kind of reminiscent of Dragon Ball for some reason. Like, I feel like we've seen Frieza a lot in that pose, where he's like standing above people, looking down on the peasants about to attack, and everyone else is looking up at Frieza or Cell like, oh crap, what's gonna happen? And I feel like that's what's happening with Mewtwo here. If I saw this, if Mewtwo all of a sudden levitated above the ground and he was looking fierce, I would be terrified, and I would be running the other direction. I would probably end up dead, but, you know, I would try. I would try to get away. But I just think this is a really badass looking card. I'm not too happy with the kind of three-dimensional design, but it does fit the Pokemon Go theme and aesthetic. The fact that they're putting him in the real world, in a real city scenario, is very cool. I like it a lot. I think this, in terms of like the alternate art, I think there's only 2 alternate arts in this set. The other one is Conkeldurr. So yeah, I mean, this one's way better than that, obviously. So Mewtwo takes the cake here as the number 1 card in this set, in my opinion. The alternate art Mewtwo. Again, just kind of overall underwhelmed by this set a little bit. Shining Fates as a specialty set was really cool because you had the entire shiny collection, right? And we have shiny Pokemon in this set, but for some reason, I don't know why they couldn't make them shiny, but make them alternate arts. Like, make them stand out a little bit more than just, like, have them in the little tiny box again. You're constraining the artwork again. You're making it super simple looking, but you're making them shiny, and it's confusing my brain. They should be so cool, but they just aren't. So yeah, personally, I'll probably open a little bit of this set, try and at least pull the Radiant cards. I'm assuming that the Radiant cards will be very easy to pull. They have been easy to pull in the set that it's been in so far. Astral Radiance, I think you got 2 per booster box, and I've seen these cards already show up on the Japanese sites selling for, I don't know if they're selling, they're listing for around $20 a piece. I'm assuming that will go down as more of the product is open. I would assume that the Radiant cards will be very easy to come by, and maybe the alternate arts and the gold card will be the tough thing to pull in this set. All right, guys, well, that is it for me. That is my top 10 cards in the Pokemon Go set. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite card of the set is. What are you going to be looking to pull? Thank you very much for coming by. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.